Alright, so I did a little research and I found out that that next part is completely optional, and the only thing we can get from it is a bunch of red potions. But when I'm getting murdered in there, of course, because that new monster who looks like he's clapping, but I guess he's banging on a drum and can hurt us from anywhere on the screen. There isn't jack crap we can do about it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and forget about that because it doesn't interest me, and I don't want to use up my precious elixir. Oh, I got to this nice spot here. Maintain the high ground if I can. You can always go down, but you can't always go up. Ooh, look at these eyeball creatures. All kinds of new enemies, and I missed the jump, which kind of to be expected. And I imagine this next place up there is somewhere good, and this low road here is somewhere bad. Now, I actually have no idea what I'm doing in this place, other than, cool, there's an entrance. There might be hidden shops around here, which I don't know if there's a clue that they're there somewhere, but let's check this door here. Cool, just a couple of people living out here in the middle of nowhere. The dwarfs are chanting their mantras to a segment of the meteorite. They believe it has special cosmic power. Okay? You'll get to the Tower of Suffer soon. Oh, okay. It's nice to see you guys are pretty chilled out about living here with monsters right outside your house. I don't know how anybody grows any food here either. I guess there's moisture in the air, but it's so dark. I mean, you think the only thing you'll be able to grow is like meteorites. Or not meteorites, haha, meteorites. Shit, saprophytes. Which I wasn't going to say, I was going to say mushrooms. But since I said meteorite, and I already said some with an "ite" at the end, I figured I might as well go all the way and say saprophyte. Gosh, I don't fight these guys. Their movements are erratic. I'm sure they have a pattern, but what? Ah, come on. Oh, good. I'm glad you went down. Aha. Oh, alright. Well, now that I've got you all killed. Ah! Yeah, it's a little bit tricky in this game. And let's face it, folks, I'm not really up to the task today, it would seem. Either in knowledge about the game, playing, or what have you, but I'm going to keep pressing on. Alright, we can't get up there unless we got the flying boots, which I would use, should they be necessary. There's an old enemy, not really that old, but hey, cool. Some houses here. Are you gonna attack me? I don't know if he actually is gonna attack me or not. Ah, this is Guru. What do you gotta say? Ah, Soldier. The last title I had was Hero. You guys didn't see that. I got that off camera. I think Hero is better than Soldier. Okay. I got too low a health to be dorking around with those guys, I can tell you that. Alright. Cool. Alright. A little more precision jumping involved, which is bad news for me. I think this is, in fact, the Tower of Suffer right here. Die right there. Thank you. Very nourishing bread out of you, which I appreciate. I need that nourishing bread. The dragon bread. That sounds like a good idea. You know what I mean? It sounds like something I could sell. Mark of Queen. I figured it. So I brought 2 queen keys. To be honest with you, I have no idea what we're going to the Tower of Suffer for. I don't remember them. Gosh darn it, it should be better than that. I don't remember them telling us what exactly we were here for, what the big goal is. Woohoo! Ouch. But I do appreciate the new architecture, I'll tell you that. What? That was enough to kill him? That's a better spell. Ooh. Well, I definitely know I don't want to fight you. Which is good, because I can get past you pretty easy. Thank you. Alright. That worked out nicely. Can we go up any of these? Yes, we can go up one of these. I can't jump the fireballs anymore. Luckily, I am armed with this magic shield, which really doesn't seem to be doing a whole hell of a lot for me, to be honest. Alright, it's me and this guy, and so I can guess the strategy to defeat him, which is jump and attack, jump and attack. I mean, he could jump straight up, but other than that, look at that. Look, he's got like eyes that are just kind of like, they're always giving everybody an awkward glance and shit. Something else took the active window status off. Great, whatever. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now that you know, you can feel me flow. I guess I don't have to use magic, do I? Yeah, it's pretty good. His knockback is good enough, yeah, that I feel like I can get away with doing that. He doesn't shoot anything either, which is highly helpful. Whoa! Alright, whatever. I feel like if I kill this guy, he'll give me something. There'll be like an item that will appear on top of that ladder. I've read that there's like all those random drops are like 25% dealios. Oh, those are Bregdos. Neither one of these two places are very inviting. Let me tell you that. Oh, I can't get back up there either. So I really made my choice. Most likely whoa, yeah, well, better turn around before I get my face ripped off by whatever the hell you're supposed to be. Walking Mushroom Man. Which, you know, that makes sense. Walking Mushroom Man. I don't know if he's a bread dragon. But it's always good to identify your bread-yielding monsters, since, man, it's one complex maze. I tell you, for a game that's like kind of an action RPG here, and maybe, you know, earlier generation Nintendo, of course. Aha, that's, okay, this is the beginning, so I've done a great job of achieving nothing. Yes, thank you for your congratulations. This son of a biscuit. But that's okay. So, yeah. They've done a very good job of, you know, making these mazes plenty complex. Secret shops, those would be nice. Like the lady said. I don't want to get too aggressive. Better keep him away, you know. I don't know how much damage he does, but I imagine it's a fair deal. It's more than I want to take. I'll be willing to wager that. And now I've gotten him too close to where I can't really aggressively jump at him. I have to kind of stand in place. Wish I had a better sword, which is, I believe, coming pretty quick here. Whoa, what do we got here? Yeah, another one. It's not too big of a deal, it's provided. Like I said, we can keep decent distance here. Yes. And this bonehead will come down here and try to do something, but he's not going to be able to do anything to me, which I appreciate that very much so. These guys actually can't hit you, provided you don't step towards them. But if you do, then they stab you. Sure. Okay, let's, you guys don't want to see that, do you? Probably not, huh? Let me kill this guy real quick, and I'll cut real quick, and we'll go back to where we were. Okay, folks, back again, and it's a new day because, frankly, what was I gonna say? I was too drunk to do a good job yesterday. Now, I found out that this tower, the Tower of Suffer, which should probably be translated as the Tower of Suffering, is optional, and in fact, in some cases, undesirable. So here's the boss monster, which is the same as the non-boss monster. And I'm gonna have to use that for it. And it's not that hard, you just gotta get the jump timing down. There's a little delay sometimes in his shots on his first one there, so my timing gets all dorked up. Alright, so there's the amulet. The amulet's supposed to increase your attack power, but I've read, unfortunately, see, this is the problem with playing a blind playthrough like this, or not blind, but half-blind playthrough, or legally blind playthrough, is that you end up not knowing what the heck you're doing, and it makes for a really crappy watching. It didn't help that I was really 3 sheets to the wind yesterday as well. So anyway, there was no reason to get that. There was no reason to come here. and I'm going to exit stage left now. And hopefully with, I think that's my exit out, so if it's not, I'm in trouble. Okay, this guy, we don't walk towards him and we'll be fine. Alright, I'm trying to avoid using my elixir, which as you know is pretty important not to waste my elixir. Come over here, you jerk. Aha, got him in mid-jump there. Get down, get down. Ah! Ah, I did not want to take 2 hits from him, that's for certain. Alright, see you later, alligators. And it looks like I'm going to need to use another red potion here, which are a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper than, what's-his-face, than the elixir. So anyway, we'll have an opportunity to actually buy an elixir if we want to, which I don't want to do. Oh, and as we get out, of course, we have the chance to heal up again. Now I'm going to go to the actual place I was supposed to go to. I guess I should have known better because the people of the town gave me no indication as to what my goal was in that dungeon. They just said Tower of Sorrow is around, and you know, go to the Tower of Sorrow. They didn't even say go to it. They just said, hey, Tower. Okay. So anyway, here we go. Okay, those are the deserted houses, which we will leave now. Ah, crap. All right, well I'm down here. That's all right. I think my goal is actually over there, but there is a shop here, which has some pretty sweet discounts on the Spell of Death, which we have plenty of money to buy. Cheaper than we originally... I hate it how these monsters, they're real good at just camping out of areas of disadvantage. Their AI is not too advanced, of course, which kind of helps, but what doesn't help is the relative immobility of the hero and the high level of mobility. And of course the surprising encounters here. So we're gonna head back right now to where to the town, recharge, rest, recharge, and all that fun stuff. Oh, Jesus Louises. Alright, I'm pretty close to where we need to be right now. Just want to avoid the killer bees, who I'm not a fan of, as you know. As nobody is. Nobody would be a fan of these killer bees. And good, now we made it back to the town. Alright, so I'm going to cut the video right here. After exploring the place, getting to the amulet, and not getting the amulet, which is smarter, because there's a bug in the game that makes the amulet weaker. So I'll see you back in just a little bit. Hello everybody, welcome back, and I just got hit yeah, these screens, they don't mess around, you know? Okay, so we need to do some good platforming here, which is complicated by our eyeball friends there. Luckily, the eyeball friends were not a factor because of their position, and now they're not a factor because of their they're currently deceased. Now we need to go through this ladder thing here, which luckily there is no threat to us until we come up. Upon which there will be a threat. I took some damage there, even though I didn't see an animation of any kind of damage. Okay, good. So there's a secret shop here. I guess it's not a secret. Like the lady said, just look up everywhere. Alright, he sells tools. And he sells one tool in particular, which is the crazy magic of death. The hourglass, you might have guessed that it freezes everything, but freezing everything at that price, I don't want to deal with it. Elixir, we already have an elixir that we've gotten for free. Man, look how slowly the price goes down. So, real nice. And you also saw that the red potions are very cheap here. So with the red potions being as cheap as they are, we better stock up, huh? Okay, so let's get 3 while we're just sitting around. Of course. Alright. So we need to buy another one. Alright, so to continue on here, sorry about that. Kids are rambunctious. I need to play outside anyway. It's a nice day outside, you might say. That's what my parents might have said while I was playing this. So you can see it's very cosmic. The way that people are being forced outside. Alright, so there we go. It's only 900 golds as the people in this game would like to call it. And we continue on. Now we need the boots, the flying boots, and we'll probably need a queen key, I would imagine. I actually don't know that for a fact, but it can either be a queen key or a jack key, of which we have both. So money-wise, ooh, I better equip my magic too, right? No, I'm not equip a small shield. I'll equip that death magic, which is pretty deadly, as the name would suggest. I don't want to just drop into nothing, although I don't know if that's safer or less safe. So a little more platforming will take us out of here. I wonder how many people wasted time in that Tower of Suffer, thinking that was the next thing, because that's all they talk about. I mean, obviously, we want to go deeper into the dwarven stronghold here, because the dwarves are said to be the issue, although there is talk of a meteor maybe having something to do with something. The smoke here, that's what this mist is supposed to be, I've read. I had to read this because the game doesn't really tell you that this area is not misty, rather it is smoky from the impact of the meteorite, the black meteorite, of which the dwarves have taken to worship. Okay, so we got to go up there. That's our goal. So we're going to need to do a little bit of out and around. I could probably fly up there, but let's do it the fun way. And by the fun way, I mean the unfun way of just going around. Why the heck not? Oh, it'd probably take me a couple of minutes providing... Ow, jerk. Providing my, what's-his-name is on point. And by that, I mean my, platforming. Which, of course, it is not. But luckily, in this area, the threats pretty much go away. And now all we need to do is do a little flying. And that's what we're going to do. This should be much easier than flying before, because there's a lot less obstacles to that, and we've got a lot, you know, pretty much good time to work with here. Okay. Oh, good, I didn't even take another impact. Okay, whoa, look at this guy. He manifests himself and shoots, but he's way out of the area to actually be a threat to me. But that's a disadvantageous position.